Hey everybody, it's Brooke from Soma Happy, and you'll notice my handy office chair today. We're going over everybody's nemesis, sitting, which we all do all the time and causes a whole host of problems. Low back pain, mid back pain, neck pain, sciatica, it just goes on and on. So here are 3 main points to keep in mind for a healthier, happier sitting day. First of all, we want to sit on our whole pelvis, and what that means is sitting on our ischial tuberosities, sometimes known as the sit bones, and our pubic bone, which gives us a nice triangle base of support for our pelvis. This is a very solid, broad base for us to sit on, which keeps our spine very happily supported. What most people wind up doing is sitting right on their coccyx, their tailbone, which is a tiny point to sit on. So sitting on your tailbone looks like this. This puts me automatically in a very strong C curve in my upper body. For me to be not in this generally schlumpy place would require a ton of effort in my spinal muscles, which gets exhausting, as we all know from trying to do this during our work days, in like a minute. Alternatively, when we sit on our whole pelvis, it's got a little bit more of a concert pianist flourish, so I tell people to pretend they're throwing their coattails out. You can skip the creepy hand flourish if you work in a corporate environment. But basically, we're really sticking our butt out to sit down. Once I'm here, I'm not going to sit in this chronically contracted place in my spine. I'm going to find a place of maximum rest, which fortunately, once I'm on my whole pelvis, 2 sit bones, pubic bone, that's very easy to do. It allows your spine to come out of your pelvis in its natural S-curve shape, which is designed to support you in gravity. So it's easy for me to stay open in my upper body while I work. So we're really trying to find a broad base of support in our pelvis so that we can be relaxed in our spine. A lot of people err on the side of what I call 1950s secretary posture, which looks something like this, jamming your mid-back forward and trying to have really good posture. I'm going to have good posture. I'm not going to let my shoulders go forward. That's totally exhausting, and it just wears away your spine in a different way than sitting like this. So we have to find the middle road, people, the middle road. The other thing to bear in mind, the last thing to bear in mind, is if you can, to keep your knees slightly lower than your hips. So if I had some marbles that I could roll down my thighs right now, that would be the trajectory that they would take. And that just allows for less chronic contraction in your hip flexors and in your psoas, which can be a big part of people's sacroiliac pain and sciatic pain and low back pain. And this at least allows a little bit of traction in gravity. So those are a few main points for sitting more happily at work. Thank you very much. I hope this helps.